it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso.
Done a warm up, got my bib, collected from the start, know where the start is. I'm just going to do some drills and strides, get my body fired up for this race. What am I aiming for today? I'm just going for a really hard run, more than anything. ABC goals, yeah, I kind of have them. I kind of want to be in a situation where I want to run maybe like under 39 minutes, 38 minutes or so. That would be great. Last time I did this race was prior to my injury, so it'd be nice to just tick one off and say that, okay, I'm better than the last time I did this. So let's get that on board and let's go.
Yes, Amrit.
So the race is done, back at the car, done a cool down, ran 37.53. I felt okay, let me just get that out there. I felt okay. I had a slight stomachache throughout the whole run. I think I ate too much last night, but other than that I felt fairly smooth, fairly okay. I'm just thinking that marathon pace, if I'm trying to run 39.59 4 times, is going to be tough work, but I've got a couple of minutes buffer on that compared to the 10k speed. It's just good to race, especially after COVID. It's actually hit me harder than I think, in terms of a speed endurance point of view. It's not about the mileage is fine. You see, I'm able to clock up miles fairly easily. That's not too much of an issue. It's just the quality work, which is, I think, it's taking a suffering in terms of the top speed. But the reason why you race, the reason why you come out here, the reason why you do these things is to try and get back to that form, trying to grind it out and keep showing up more than anything. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. Always is, always will be. I think that's important. That's very important. That's what running means to me in terms of keep showing up and having that consistency as always, because it is not always glory, rainbows, roundabouts, unicorns flying around. It's not always like that. This is the stuff that sort of gets you through a marathon block. And plus it's 6 weeks and 1 day to go until London, so we have some time. I'm aiming to peak on race day and not today. So in terms of the goals for the marathon, I think more than anything is to beat 251. I'd love to beat 251 in London, and also secondly to go under 250. So something with a 2:4 would be absolutely unreal in terms of having that as my marathon time. So I think that is the main goal. So kit wise today, I wore the Tracksmith Strata singlet along with the Reggie half tights. Very decent, very nice, very comfortable, nice to race in. It's not too hot today here in Battersea, but I think for me personally, it's the first time I've ever raced in a pair of half tights, and for me, I think I just prefer split shorts, just to got a bit more freedom. I've gone with the cushion socks, and obviously I've got a pair of the Vaporfly Next Percent 2. In terms of the marathon, I have been trialing wearing the Alpha Fly. I've got a couple of other long runs that I want to do in terms of getting the marathon pace in them, just to compare, and then if not, most likely 70% is swaying towards Vaporfly. It's a shoe that I've kind of known for such a long time, been wearing for 3 years, so it does work for me pretty much. In terms of the singlet, feels great, very lightweight. It does hold a little bit of water, I'm not gonna lie, it does hold a little bit of sweat once you get going, which means that it does and can get a little bit longer if you are wearing split shorts, which means that they will get pretty wet. But again, stuff to trial, stuff to iron out before race day, and obviously iron out the kit choices which we'll have on the day.